Shadow Blades from Richard Garfield is another reprint of his. Richard Garfield, of course, being best known for either Magic the Gathering or King of Tokyo, or a bunch of other different games that he's involved in nowadays. But Shadow Blades is a game in which you're playing ninjas and you're trying to control different clans and then take those clans out of missions. That sounds all very thematic, but it's actually a number placement game. Let me show you.
Each player is going to have these 4 colors placed in front of them, and players are going to randomly start with a card in their hand. On a player's turn, they're either going to draw or they're going to deploy. When you draw, there's 3 piles here. So I look at this one. Do I want to spy? I don't know. Let's look at the next one. Ooh, common arms. I don't know. Let me look at the next one. Trespassing. Okay, I'll take that. Then you put down a card on each deck you look through. So the next time someone comes through, they'll look and go, ooh, a spy and black haze. Do I want that? If you don't take any of the 3 piles, you'll take the top card of the deck. The other thing you can do is deploy. You can deploy someone below the proper color. Hey, I'm playing an assassin. You can deploy somebody with arms. Hey, it's a courier with common arms. You can also deploy missions above them, but you can only play missions above it if you're dominating it. So whoever has the highest number to spot, so I have 1 here, I would take this red. I'm controlling it for now. And then I could play a card on top of this, a mission. At the end of the game, I will get bounties in a mission if I dominate this area. So I'll get these 3 coins at the end of the game if I dominate it. On the other hand, if I play this green one here, I'm going to get this 1 point at the end of the game, whether I dominate it or not. However, I have to dominate it to be able to put it here. Many of the cards that you play are going to have special abilities when you play them. So, for example, if I play, let's go through, choose an opponent. Look at all the cards in your hand. Take 1 in your hand. Then give a card to that opponent. Take 4 cards from the top of the deck. Add 1 to your hand. The more bounties, some can go in different spot. Choose an opponent. Pick cards from your hand and discard them all. Then your opponent must discard the same number of cards. So things like that. You're going to go through this whole deck. Once you've gone through the whole deck, you look at all the missions, and whoever has the most points is the winner.
This is another one that is almost there for me. I give it a 6.5. The idea of playing cards, and you're trying to play the right card at the right time so that then the next time you can play a mission card there, or play the mission at the same time and take control of that, that's interesting. Here's the problem with this game. It's too small. The numbers are too small. The points are too small. There's cards that make other people discard cards, or cards that attack other people. And so after a while, you're like, well, this person has 6 in red. I don't think I can beat them. And the game kind of fizzles to a halt. It doesn't have any kind of grandiose ending, which I think is important. I think it's important to have this more bombastic ending. So Shadow Blades just gets a 6 from me. I wanted to like it more. I like the art a ton. I like the theme. It's interesting. I love the drafting in the middle. It's the same kind of drafting as in a game called Canopy, where I love that whole pick up a pile. The problem is, in this particular game, after a while, you look at that first pile and you go, yes. There's no incentive to not take it. There's no like negative cards that you might want to leave there for other players, which makes those drafting games work a little better. So it's a nice little production from Korean Board Games, but this is one that I would pass by, I think. It's just okay. So that's Shadow Blade.